Good morning, love. It's my favorite love song. You know what? Pause. Good morning. Good morning, love. It's my favorite love song. I waited all night long. Well, hello again. I'm so silly. I just felt like singing. I felt like I was a little off key, a cappella, but that's why I turned on the music. Anyway, what's going on? It's been a minute since I've sat down with y'all. Like, I tell you for real, working for someone else gets in the way. But now that all of that is over, I'm sitting here in the hotel. You know, I'm in Miami, Florida, and I am taking care of some business because that's why I'm here. I am here on business, official Runaway Reset business, like for real. So the Runaway Reset, you know, that's the name of my brand, and it's a lifestyle, transformation, travel. There's several things. And so I'm sitting here and I'm actually forming the LLC because I hadn't done that. I was just kind of, I don't know, flying under the radar with Brandy B on it. But I'm actually forming the LLC with the state and the IRS and getting ready to embark on this seminar at sea for travel advisors with Norwegian, and just really beginning to lean in and, you know, build this business. So I was struggling for a while, just trying to figure out what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, and, you know, working through that. And it's going to be an evolution. I don't know that anybody nails it right off the bat. I don't know. And honestly, I'm not even checking for that. I am just going at my own speed. I am, put y'all over here. I don't want to be looking down. You know, I'm just going at my own speed. I'm not about to check to see if, I don't want to know all of that because it's not a comparison. I don't want to fall into that trap. This is just me and I'm figuring it out. And, you know, I'm gonna have some bumps and some hiccups and hurdles to overcome, but I am more than capable of handling them. So that's what I'm doing. The last 2 days have been great. I walked around and I took myself out to dinner Saturday and Sunday night. Miami's a little expensive, but that's because I just came off of that trip to Thailand and, you know, wallet. So how can I get that Thailand spend in the US? Probably won't happen. Anyway, so that's what's happening. I'm gonna do that. It's 11 o'clock right now, and I have stuff kind of all scattered. It's amazing how for Thailand and China, I was, you know, thinking I put some clothes in my carry-on bag. All I brought was a carry-on backpack and suitcase this time, but I kept everything all packed in, whereas for that trip to Asia, I left some things out because I did check a bag, but I wasn't thinking like that. So I had to open up my suitcase, and I would have preferred to just keep things like a couple of outfits for yesterday and today out without having to take apart everything. That's the one thing I don't really like. I like to get somewhere and just be there. So excited because I'm about to get to my final destination, and I love cruising. Everything is paid for. You know, I'm just about to go sip and eat responsibly because, you know, I got to walk away some pounds and not, I mean, as long as I can break even this trip and not gain, I'll be doing great. I don't know what a loss is gonna look like, but you never know. how God works in mysterious ways. So that's basically it. I just wanted to hop on and say good morning and, you know, let y'all know I'm still living. I mean, I posted some shorts, but I feel like the sitting down and having conversations is like where it's at. With that being said, I was walking around South Beach on Saturday night trying to get these steps and had some interesting encounters. So I'm gonna share all of that with y'all. But for right now, just good morning, good morning. I am wishing you a wonderful week. A lot of you are probably in that path across the US that was hit by the winter storm Fern. And my thoughts and prayers are with you. That is like no joke. I'm also dealing with a little bit of guilt because I'm here and my husband is back in Indiana with all of the snow. And luckily my daughter just got to the house and got the dog. So, okay, I feel a little bit better about that because I just was feeling like, you know, that's a whole nother video that we can sit and unpack and talk about the feelings of, you know, guilt when you step away and do something. I mean, when I booked this snowstorm wasn't forecasted. And I mean, I'm actually here on business, but it's just like 80-degree sunshine, palm trees. So it's just, I'm gonna work through it. Because if I'm trying to grow a travel business, then I'm gonna be away in nicer places, especially like in the winter in the Midwest. Who the hell wants to be there? But that's it. Also, final note for this morning's announcement and greetings. So I follow these Friends of Big Bear Valley on Facebook, and it's a wildlife like group that is out in California in Big Bear Valley, and a biologist, I don't know, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but anyway, they have these two birds. They have a bird cam in a nest, and they followed these birds, Jackie and Shadow, and birds, bald eagles, okay? So if you're, you know, new to my channel, I'm working on all the jazz, but right now I'm just building that muscle, that, you know, posting muscle consistency. But I'm prepping you because Jackie just laid her first egg, right? And the reason that I'm prepping you is because I was watching the video, because while I love travel and I'm all about the destinations, I have a pair of birds, some barn swallows that have nested at my house 2 years in a row. My barn swallows are named Dick and Jane, and I'm, you know, quite hopeful that they're gonna come back. And Mr. hasn't put up a nest deterrent. They build their nest right above my front door, like on the seal or something. It's so little, but they build this nest. And last year when they came, it was crazy. Dick came a couple of days before Jane. I guess she was tidying up their summer home or their winter home, because they come to Indiana in the summer. But he looked like, where's our house? But let me tell you, when Jane got there, they built that nest so fast. They were like, oh, we've done this. We know where the resources are. So anyway, I'm just prepping y'all that very soon, as in probably a couple of months, if they come back, it's on and popping, yo. Let me tell you, you gotta watch some of the videos about Dick and Jane from last year, because this year, my third year with them, is on, y'all. So bear with me if you don't do the birds and stuff, but they are entertaining. Like, it's a whole saga. So that is on the forefront. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to creating this official LLC, the Runaway Reset Collective. How you like that? you know, travel, coaching, life transformation. It encompasses a lot that, you know, I'm about. So that's all for now. Have a great day. If you aren't having a great day, tomorrow is a new day, new possibilities, new opportunities to have a great day. So I'll talk to you soon. Take care.